welcome in. This is going to be a really, really fun session. So, today I decided we need to have a conversation about how to look fashionable without looking like you just raided your daughter or your granddaughter's closet. Many of us, as we are kind of over, what's going on here? Sorry, guys, I'm just checking to see. Is it going live? Is it live? This is weird. Hold on. Let me just double check. Okay, it is live. All right. I'm just making sure because sometimes these problems occur, right? All right. So, what we're going to talk about today is really how we're going to look and feel relevant as we go into midlife. So many times we think we either have to be super fashionable or not fashionable at all. And actually, we can be a combination of, we can really find that kind of fashion part of ourselves and enjoy that, but not look like we're trying too hard, not looking like we are trying to raid our daughter or granddaughter's closet. But we also don't have to look super fuddy-duddy. And this is what I find is that often we tend to think in extremes. We tend to think of, well, either I'm going to be fashionable or I'm going to look like really frumpy. And actually, there's a lot in between. So today, I'm going to share some tips with you on how to choose the trends that you feel are going to work best for you. And then I'm also going to talk you through some of the trends that I use in my own collection and why. Because although I'm a fashion person, to be honest with you, girlfriends, I do not find fashion very exciting at the moment. It all looks the same. It's just a regurgitation of the whole freaking same thing. Hello, Christian. Oh, and by the way, is it Christine? Or it is Christine, right? You just spell your name just differently? Okay, so Jazzy is around. He'll come. Oh, hello, Jazz, come here. Jazz, come here. Come here, Jazz. Okay, he's having a moment. He wants to find his spot, but he'll probably come in a second. But I'm going to share with you, girlfriends, the trends that I do use as inspiration, not only for my collection, but also when I'm styling my clients, and then also as I'm navigating my own wardrobe. And I'm going to talk you through the thinking behind it, because it isn't just about me saying to you, okay, girlfriend, here are the trends. This is what you follow. Because actually, I don't believe in that at all. Really, what I believe in is rather giving you the thinking behind it so you can do it for yourself. That you are able to develop a wardrobe that looks and feels like you and still can look current and, and fabulous. Because let's be honest, we do not want to be invisible, okay? We don't want to be invisible. And why should we as we get older? I don't believe we need to. We want to look current. We want to look like we at least know what's going on in the world. And we feel like we're participating in our environment. And if you're here, I'm gathering that it is the same for you. But we also don't want to wear clothes that don't suit us anymore. So I'm going to help you to kind of figure that stuff out. Now, let me also say I've done a lot of deep dive in the trends for the fall. There's nothing new. It's just the same old thing. I was like, oh my goodness, remember when that was in? That's basically what it's like. Remember when this was in the 80s? Remember when this was in the 90s? Oh, this was last season, has been for I don't know, 5 years already, or now they're trying to bring back the skinny pant. Why? Because they're just trying to sell us more clothes. And so we don't need to do that. We really can look at things and say, hey, how do I want to create a look that represents who I am today and is active in the world and in my society? All right, so with that, let's get started. Feel free to put any of the comments, any of your questions in the chat. I am here for you. That is one of the big reasons why I do this live, is so that you can, hey Lucy, so that you can communicate with me and ask me your questions. Often on YouTube, it's a one-way conversation. I feel like I'm putting content out there and you girls get to watch it and maybe you make some comments or ask some questions. Here we get to engage, which is really fun. Okay, so one of the easy ways, girls, what to wear, wear what you like. Yes, Exactly. You do not have to be a puppet. And let me just say to you, girlfriends, I live in New York City. I've been living here for 8 years almost. September will be in fact, September 1st will be 8 years. It will be my New York anniversary. People in New York wear what suits their personal style. Period. The end. Like the whole New York Fashion Week, that's visitors. That's not New Yorkers. We wear whatever we want and we have our own personal style. And so I want to encourage that. That's what this video is about. It's not about following trends. It's not about being somebody that you're not. In fact, it's just empowering you so that you can look and feel like yourself. All right. So one of the easiest ways to bring about a look, okay, are two things. You want to dress for your body shape and you want to dress for your personal style. Okay. And that's what I'm going to be talking about today. All of these things that I'm going to talk to you that are, and I'm going to say they're loosely trends because anything goes actually. I said to my husband, the biggest trend is whatever the F you, wear whatever the F you want. That's the trend, okay? That is the trend, whatever you want. However, there are some things that can kind of help you along the way. All right, so Christine says there never is something new. Exactly. Same colors, maybe a different shade, isn't it? Exactly that. All right, so one of the things I'm seeing that I'm very excited about, I'm going to talk about the changes that I am seeing. And actually, this is happening more in fabrication. And that's what I love. Like I follow different trends in a way. I look at what fabrics are available because the fabric manufacturers kind of know what's coming ahead. And they're also developing fabrics that really work, that are enabling designers to come up with their own styles. All right. What I'm seeing is a switch of neutrals to not just black, but a deep wine. Dark chocolate brown, like really dark. This is, can you see this? This is almost black. It's like an espresso brown. It's very, very dark. And then combinations of black and brown. And inside of prints, what I'm also seeing, and this is really exciting for me, I love it when this happens, because girlfriends, I do not create my own prints. So I do rely on, because I work on such small quantities. But essentially, like what I am starting to see is that even in a print that has color, there is going to be a mix of neutrals in there. So this is a great example. You can see the very dark chocolate brown. You can see almost that royal blue, which is a gorgeous color. It almost borders a little bit on the blue teal. And then also notice that there's black in here. So you can really start mixing and matching your neutrals in a fun and exciting way that gives you a lot more wearability. And we're going to talk about that as well. I have personally ordered a pair of loafers that are black and brown mixed. When I get them home, I'll give you my rundown on them. I'll bring it into one of the lives because I think we're going to start seeing that as well, where we have like a mixture of black and brown shoes and boots and that kind of thing so that you can start mixing it around. You don't have to think of neutrals just in the case of black, gray, brown. You're going to start seeing a nice mix and richer neutrals like this kind of wine color. Now, the trick to doing this is to get a pair of shoes that is going to go with all of your pieces. So, as an example, I have these. These are like an oxblood burgundy. And when I first ordered them, I'll be honest with you and tell you that I thought that they were dark brown. And they arrived and they were this color. And I was like, I don't know. But actually, I have worn these probably more than any of my other shoes. It is unbelievable how much I wear this color. So if you're going to choose a neutral, like a very dark brown, get yourself a pair of dark brown shoes or boots or loafers or something like that you can wear in the fall. If you're going to choose to go into a wine, like a really deep wine, get yourself some shoes or loafers or boots in that color. It's going to make it so much easier for you to wear these things. Yes, it does. Okay, so it does look fairly trendy. Exactly. And that's kind of what I'm going for. All right, so here we go, girlfriends. I'm going to go ahead and pin. This is a skirt. All right. So what I'm going to share with you is based on that. So I love a good deep wine. I love a really good teal color. I find teal is a very easy color for women to wear. And I find that a olive green is also very easy for women to wear. So, depending on what you're going to wear with it. All right. So we'll talk about the olive green. I'm going to go through all the different neutrals and show you how I would do it. The prints that I'm seeing, while there are some florals, okay, there are some florals, I have started veering away from florals. I find my audience doesn't love florals that often. And if it is a floral, it's a little bit more abstract, or there's something a little different about it, which you'll see in the olive green. What I like to do, and this is not a trend focus thing, this is just something from a practical perspective. What I'm starting to do is do more of a skirt and a top situation rather than a dress. And the reason being is because that is going to give you so much more wearability. So as an example, this is a top and a skirt, but worn together will look like a dress. I can then also belt it. I need to actually, I would do a brown belt, by the way, but this is just the one that I have. Here we go. Okay, and so I would do the dark brown. I would do in fact, hold on, let me just grab. I have one cut, but they sold so fast. They're sold out. Let me just, okay, let me just block somebody, guys. Sorry about this. Unfortunately, we are going to have these moments. Okay, there we go. So let me just see real quick. Do I have... Yes, I do. Okay, so this is a great example. We can utilize a belt. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, I'm just going to be doing I think I'm going to be doing a lot of blocking, guys, so just bear with me today. Okay, so so we could do then a belt on top, and that's going to look amazing, all right, with the tie going down the body. Also, if you do need, one of the things the reason why I've made the skirt this way, it's actually it doesn't even have a facing, but it's on the inside. Well, it's got a grown-on facing, which then gets tucked on the inside, and then allows you to either wear it higher or wear it lower, and depending on where you want to put it. If you need an extra rougey rouge around your belly, it does that. Can you see that? So you could actually take it and do a little more of that rougey rouge to give yourself some belly disguising, but the print itself is also going to do the disguising. Or you can make that flat and you could do the rougey rouge with the top over that, and still it's going to look it's still going to look like a dress. If you want to add in a belt, and by the way, animal print is very big. So this is my mock snake. Pardon the fact that it isn't made. We sold them out, and we're making the next batch. But you can see here that also gives that little bit of an animal print is lovely. You can mix your prints with your prints, or your texture with your prints, or and it doesn't have to be loud. I know I wear very loud, okay? I'm very aware of that. But this can be something subtle in that you bring a little bit of that texture to the whole look. Can you see how... And then if I've got either a dark wine shoe or even a chocolate brown, this is going to work perfectly. This is also made out of very stretchy fabric, so it's very comfortable and it's breathable. So actually you could wear it all year round, which is really, really fun. So this is all breathable, ladies. It's breathable and it's sustainable fabric. You could even take, and I'm just going to show you here, so you can even take this skirt and you can pop it up over your bust, all right, like that, and then you can belt it. So this is going to give you even a different look. You can even put a burgundy top on underneath that, and you can layer it. If you want to go to my website, you will be able to see the different ways that you can wear it. But essentially, it's taking something that is pretty, like, this is a kind of a trendy print. It's a trendy, let me say, it's trendy in that, well, it's fashion forward. It's not trendy. You will love it for years to come. And those are the things I want you to think of. When you are investing in your clothing as a woman in midlife, make sure that you are buying things that you're going to like for a while. You're not going to bore of it. What's nice about an abstract print is it seldom bores. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why I use more abstract prints, because you don't get bored of it. The coloration, there's enough color to make it exciting. It's really fun and easy to wear. It's very flexible, so it will help you during the highs and the lows of your body as you go through perimenopause and menopause. And it's breathable, so you can wear it and not completely like fits when you're having a hot flash. Okay, so all right, guys, I'm going to, sorry, guys, I'm just going to remove. Okay, so there seems to be a lot of removing today, ladies. All right, so now I want to talk about a slightly different style. So in the same color vein, all right, in the same vein of color that we're going for, in the similar kind of burgundy and black and brown, you can then do this. So hold on, let me show you. Okay. Here we go. And I'm just going to change really quickly. Just a second. I should actually have untied these to begin with. Ladies, put your questions in the comments if you have any questions. All right, let me just pop these on. Okay, I'm aware I'm having to. Oh, nice and loose. I'm just aware I'm having to block quite a few people today, ladies. So I'm just going to be a little bit more careful with changing in front of camera, even though I have some extra layers on. Okay, so first of all, I want to just get this out the way. Leather is ageless. There is no age limit to leather. I remember when I first came to New York, I met up with a woman who was a former editor of a magazine, a big magazine for women over 40. And she said, oh no, women over 40 should never wear leather. And I was like, what? Like, we just look old if we wear leather. And I completely disagree. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I was wearing leather all the time. Like, I had leather jackets, leather skirts, leather pants, leather whatever. I don't believe that women over 40 cannot wear leather. I think it's the way in which you wear it. And always, if you're wearing something that suits your body shape, it is going to be perfectly fine. Okay, so this is one of the pieces that I also have as part of the fall collection. Again, this is going to speak to two things. It's going to speak to a little bit of that, you know, the black and the brown mixed with the wine. So mixing those neutrals, right? We often think of the burgundy as a good basic, and it is a good basic, and it's got the brown and the black in there, which makes it so much more wearable. Also, we're going to see the combination, ladies, of masculine and feminine dressing. So we're going to see like the soft and flowing with the more structured, which is really fun because actually then you can wear whatever you want. I mean, it's so good, you know? Okay, so this is the thing that we really want to be able to do, is to be able to define our waists. And this is the most important thing, okay? It is the most important thing. When you define your waist, you actually make your whole body look like it's more in proportion. All right, I'm just going to pin this right now, girlfriends, so that you can check it out if you do want to. It comes in 2 different lengths and 2 different fabrics. And the cool thing is that you could do a fun leather legging, okay, fun leather legging on underneath, and then wear this as your duster. You could also wear this at the back. So you tie it towards the back, and then you've got it in the front, and you've got more of that showing, but you've got a little bit more of that back coverage, the bottom coverage. You've got a kind of a slightly different look. Or you could lose the leggings entirely and wear it. There's a little peephole over here, so you can actually take it crisscross like that, wrap it over as a dress. Lucy, you can't see the link? I wonder if I think it's because you're in the Netherlands. Okay, so hold on. Let me get to this to you. Let me just, you know what I think I'm going to do, Luce? Hold on, let me just go to the collections. Let me do this. All right, here we go. This is the collection. I think it's because you're in the Netherlands. That's why. So there's the link to this part of the collection. And by the way, you can just ask me after, like I can send you all the links after the live as well. So anything that you want, it's no problem. All right, so this is going to give you that crisscross over. And okay, good, cool, that's working. So I'll just do that for you. As I go along, I'll just add the links onto the, so this allows you to make it into a wrap dress, okay? And then again, girlfriends, you can pop a belt onto it, okay? So either black or brown. I'll make sure next week I have my brown magic belts again. Here we go. Okay, so this is, sorry guys. Okay, so let me just, sorry. I'm just having to remove a lot of comments today. It's one of those days. Okay, here we go. All right, so now obviously I've got layers on underneath. I've got the pants on underneath, but you could wear this completely as a dress. You can wear it as a rougey rouge in the front or as a duster. So again, it's a wear three ways. All of these things, girlfriend, I want to say to you, if you are choosing to buy clothing and you are investing in your clothing, choose things that you're going to like for a long time. The nice thing about trends is that they're not so fast changing anymore. When I was in fashion school, I remember there would be five trends, and if you didn't like it, too bad. It just was the way it was. And they would be changing all the time. They're not changing all the time. So now buy the clothes that really are good quality, that you really like, and and that suit your body shape and your personal style, and focus on that. Can you see how this can be taken into something like that? Plus, you could also, if you did want to, wear it more with a deep V neckline and then a pair of leggings on underneath, and you could wear that out in the evening. So you can make this look something like a little bit more sexy, a little bit more fabulous, or you can keep it like this for day wear. So it gives you a lot of flexibility. What you're also going to notice is that the print has that abstractness to it. It's not a definite floral. It's not even a definite leaf. It's got a little bit of that abstractness, and that's one of the things that I've brought into the collection, is that abstractness. So we have, in this way, we have the dressing. We have the situation where you are wearing, where you've got the mix of neutrals and you've got the abstract in styles that suit your body shape. They're designed to suit your body shape. All right, now I'm going to step into the next trend that I want to talk about. And this is more of it's not a this season trend. It's more of how do I say it? It's actually a broader trend that I have seen around women of our age demographic. Okay, so I hang out with quite a few women older than myself. I have quite a few influencer type women in their 70s, okay? And what I have noticed here in New York is a lot of them are wearing what I call the architectural trend. So one of the ways that they bring shape and interest into their look is by bringing that almost little bit of an architectural look to it. Obviously, when I go to Italy, I'm going to be looking at that as well, and how women in Milan, midlife women in Milan, are sort of, using the trends or not using the trends. But this is one of the things that I particularly like because I think that it's so easy to wear, and it has been in for quite a number of years. In fact, like as long as I've been in New York, which has been 8 years. And it's still so I don't want to face my ass to the I'm having to be much more careful today, guys. I don't want to face my ass to the mirror and have it flashing. Okay, here we go. So I have this style. Now you'll notice that the first skirt that I wore did also have that bubble hem to it. Okay, so it has that bubble hem. This is in a stretch fabric. This is in a stretch fabric. By the way, I only have a little bit of this left. So if you do want it, please go ahead and order it because there's actually only enough for one more set that is available. Okay, but it's got that lovely bubble skirt at the bottom. And then this is, I wanted a bubble skirt, but I wanted it in a wrap style. And I couldn't find anything like it, like nothing like it. So, and no example of what that would look like even. And so what I did is I just really free drew it and then created the pattern. And luckily it worked out. It worked out very well, I think. This is a wrap skirt. Again, a wrap skirt is always going to give you a lot of flexibility, which I really love. It's also going to give you that little bit of that architectural look. And you see at the end how it goes out and then goes in. And it's still very elongating, still very, very slimming, because when you have that volume at the bottom and everything else above it is narrow in comparison, it actually makes this part of your body seem narrow. Okay, and that is how I design. So regardless of what the trends are, girlfriends, regardless, and I'm saying this emphatically, regardless of what the trends are, don't focus so much on the trends. Focus on what's going to suit your body shape and then find the trends that will work with that. Rather than you trying to fit into the trends, rather say, scrap the trends, let's focus on what looks good on my body shape. And then I'm going to find the trends that actually relate to that, because there are those. So the architectural look allows you that bubble is the architectural look. It allows you that kind of structure and fun and excitement to your look that is something a little different. Also, because of the circles in the pattern, it also gives an architectural look and feel to that, which is really fun. Okay, but then you're still wearing it in a style that really suits you. And again, breathable fabrics. So I have worn this now. I've even worn this in summertime with this very same top. Okay, in summertime because it's breathable fabric. But then as I go into the fall, I'm good too. And I can just pair it with a pair of tights or leggings on underneath or whatever the case is. Okay, let me just see here my questions. All right. So nice skirt too long, especially when it rains. So the nice thing is, girlfriends, is that you can, okay, the nice thing is that you can have this customized for you. So just so that you know this, girlfriends, you can always have these things customized for you. That is the difference between buying something in a store and buying something from me. So let's say, for argument's sake, you are 5'2" and you want it higher, you wanted a shorter length, no problem. Just order it like that. That's all you have to do. It's that simple. Obviously, if you were going to go and have it taken to a tailor, it would be a whole nother story. Okay, so now, girls, here we go. I'm going to show you the top that goes with it. Now, I like to do the tops, okay, in the same fabric and then give you an option. That's what I like to do, because also it allows you to mix and match and dress up and dress down. Now, this is the magic blouse. The only difference is that the sleeve is also in the bubble shape. Okay, the sleeve has also got that same bubble shape, so it mimics the bubble shape at the bottom. This can be worn multiple ways. You can wear a cami on underneath it, okay, and you can do this as well. Look at how fabulous that is. All right, you can do that. You can also take this, there's a little slit in the side here. You can take that there and then take it into a more of a wrap. Here we go. More of a wrap like this. Okay, and you can leave it on the outside of the skirt, or you can tuck it in. Notice again, there's always going to be some waist definition in this scenario. So waist defining, there we go. And also, even if you're wearing it out because you want a little bit of extra coverage, but just remember that with the what's the word? Sorry, with the print, it's disguising the belly. You're not seeing the belly to the same degree. So this allows, can you see that? It completely disguises the belly. Nobody knows what's going on, but you'll always have some waist definition. But again, you can wear it exactly the way you want to wear it. And that's what you're looking for. So you've got this really fun mix of color, the coral, this kind of coral color, this beautiful royal blue, almost like a teal blue. It's just so stunning. So it's got the beautiful colors. When you do this, okay, if you wear it like that, like a magic blouse, you just want to, when you first put it on, just adjust the ties so that the underside isn't that it's showing like that, okay? And then this top could be worn with a denim skirt. Do you see? Or this skirt can be worn with this top. And by the way, this top, I'm going to make this top in a 3/4 sleeve as well. I have to tell you, girlfriends, my husband and I went upstate yesterday and for a hike because we just wanted to get onto the mountain and have a hike. And I wore this. This is made out of bamboo. I wore this. It was amazing. I mean, he even I was sweating like a pig, guys. It was a serious mountain walk. And I actually put it on today and it didn't smell. I was just like, that is insane. Like that never happened. That never happens. I was just like, oh dear, I shouldn't have worn it because now I need it for the live today. Now what am I going to do? And I put it on. I was like, oh, it doesn't even smell. So bamboo, I'm telling you, it's my new favorite fabric. All right. So now let's talk about, and I am going to talk about dressing up and dressing down. I have got a brand new style that I'm going to be sharing very soon. So please stay tuned. All right, now let's look at some teal. Now, again, I love teal. Teal is a color that is very easy. All women can wear teal. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to put this on while I'm talking it through. All women can wear teal. I have never found a woman who can't wear teal. You might just need to get the right shade or whatever the case is, but it's really easy to wear. Okay, and hold on, I'm going to show you. Okay, and again, this is a wrap skirt. Now, you will notice, do you see this? You will notice that it does have two different prints to it. So what we're seeing is a mixture of print, but a lot of times women feel very overwhelmed with how to do that. And so I've done it for you. And that is really the fun way to do it. And then what's so cool is that it's just a sliver. Do you see that? So depending on how this fits you, it will depend on the little sliver or the little bit or the more of the sliver that you get. But this has got it on the inside. And then let me show you the top that goes with it. Okay, let's just do this quickly. I have got underpinnings on, ladies, so I'm not too concerned, but I just do want to be, I'm just being a little bit more aware. We've had a lot of people, I've had to block a lot of people on here today. Okay, so now this is made of exactly the same print. And then on the inside, can you see that? We have the print that is inside of the skirt, on the sliver of the skirt. And then on the neckline, it has that. So let me just pin this here. And then Lucy, I will pin this for you as well, this collection. Okay, so I'm just going to do that there. Let me just get it for you quickly. Let me see, here we go. All right, then there's that. So for those of you who don't live in the country, you don't live in the US, you will notice that the links are not going to pop up for you. So this gives you an opportunity to, okay, here we go. All right. Okay, this is going to give you the opportunity. I'm just putting the links in the chat so that you can see the collection. All right, you can see the actual collection. All right, so this is now, let me change my shoes. Hold on, because the burgundy shoes aren't going to go. And for this, now either you could wear brown or you can wear black. Again, I'm going to come up close. You can see how short I really am, girls. It's got black in it. And it goes well with brown. So you could wear either of the two. Since it is still the fall, since the weather's not that cold yet, I'm actually going to wear a nude shoe. And then when I get into fall, I actually wear tights with these, and then I choose. Am I going to wear black, or am I going to wear brown? Or am I going to go even teal with the tights, and then I wear a metallic shoe? Okay, so I've got these in metallic. And so that's kind of how I mix and match mine. But you can do you. Also, because a black or a brown will work. It's not difficult. Now, while this is a print, okay, here we go. Let me just, okay, there we go. While this is got a slight floral look to it, it's still abstract. Can you see that? In its way of, so it's got that abstract, again, a little bit more abstract. So, and again, I'm not doing it just because it's trendy. I'm doing it because I find that abstract prints tend to last for so much longer. You tend to enjoy them for so much longer. I've noticed that in my own wardrobe as well. When I have an abstract print, I tend to wear it for a lot longer and love it for a lot longer than when it is something more defined as a floral or whatever the case is, if that makes sense. Hey, Jessica. Oh, I know. This is so good. I love this print. It's one of my absolute favorites. I've also got this here as a triangle. Okay, so it's as a triangle, and the triangle elongates. It also mimics the triangle of that. Again, it's got a little bit of that architectural look to it, which I find is good. It also is just a lovely trend for those of us who are in midlife and beyond. It gives you a point of interest. It gives it a point of fun without feeling like you're having to try too hard. And the nice thing is, again, you can wear this skirt out if you want, the top out if you want it, and rather do it like that. You can do it that way as well. But remember that the print is disguising everything underneath it. And then you can also wear it. We have a coordinating top in that print with the inside of this print. So there is the mixing and matching of prints. I love mixing and matching of prints. Often it's very hard to do. So I've made it easy for you, and you've got a little bit of that. You've got a little bit of that touch of something else inside, on the edges, and then on the skirt. And again, you could wear just a solid colored top. So this is if you do want a solid color, rather, I have a teal. Oh, I think it's in the other room. I have a teal top that goes perfectly with this. Also has that little pointed cuff. It's gorgeous. Okay, so this is, again, another way. And breathable fabrics, easy to wear, super stretchy, really comfortable. Okay, so now let's talk about the greens. All right, so the olive green is coming in big time. Many different shades of an olive green, which I really like, because depending on which kinds of, whether you tend to lean more towards cooler colors or whether you tend to lean more towards warmer tones. I know we're getting into very complicated color analysis story, but I do believe that there's an olive green for everybody. Okay, well, there's a color for everybody. Actually, it just depends on the saturation and the tone. But olive green is one of my personal favorite because it is a really great neutral. You can wear it with a lot of browns, but you can also wear it with other warmer colors too. So you could wear it with like a salmon pink. You could wear it with the turquoise. You could wear it with, you can mix olive green with lots of colors. But again, a print makes it easier to mix your colors. So I'm going to pop this on really quickly, girls, and then we will move into that. I'm getting close to the new style. I'm getting there, girls. I'm getting there. Hold a second. All right. Also, just to mention to you girls again that everything is customizable. So all of the fabrics are, most of the fabrics are, well, all the fabrics here that you see are breathable. They are also mostly made out of sustainable fabric, which is also fantastic. They're all ethically made here in the US and are customizable. That's the most important thing, is that you can have them customized. So it is more expensive than buying in a store, but then you can have the length exactly the way you want it. You can choose the print, you can choose the fabric, you can choose the style. You can have this one in that print or this one in that style in this print. So it allows a lot more flexibility. Okay, now I'm going to change into, hold on, this top here. Oh my goodness, I have such a pile on my table here. Okay, so let's just see. All right, here is my, and let me just go ahead and pin this. Okay, so this is the skirt, but you can, hold on. All right, then new arrivals. Okay. Lucy, I'm just looking for your sake, girlfriend. Okay, so new arrivals. Here we go. Okay, so here you go. So for those of you who are not in the country, you may not see the tag, the links. So I'm just putting it in the chat for you. Okay, so here is the skirt. Again, wearing it, hold on, where's my, yeah, I've got my microphone. Okay, so I just changed out the top, same style, okay, same style, different color, and it works perfectly with the skirt. It also, by the way, works perfectly with the skirt too, because it has the dark chocolate brown in it, all right? So either way, you're good. Dark chocolate brown is it's almost like I don't want to say it's like a trendy neutral, but you're seeing a lot of dark chocolate as an alternative to black, as an that very dark espresso brown. And this is a great example of that. Now you've got your dark brown, you've got your black as well. Remember, we've got the black and the brown, which allows you to mix your neutrals, which is a trend, and I've seen it I've seen it for a while, and I'm seeing it more and more and more, which is going to give you more wearability. And then also we have the option to wear it either with the magic blouse or as on its own. Okay, so again, we can do this as a crisscross if you want to wear it out or tuck it in. This way it looks like you're wearing a dress, or you take it and tuck that in, and now you've got a different look, right? And on this one, I have the same snake print, okay, as the belt. So I've used the snake print as the belt, and so it gives you already, I've baked it in. You've got that you've got that abstract print, you've got the animal print, the tiny little bits of animal print, and then you can also, girlfriends, if you want to, you can wear this. Let me just untie it real quickly. You can wear it as the magic blouse. So it gives you that flexibility of being able to wear it either which way you really want to wear it. Do you see that? Look here. So there you go. Now, just to bear in mind is that if you like this style, okay, you like this style of skirt, like for example, Marilyn, you said this is great, you love the skirt, but it's too long for you. So you could have, let's say you like this print, but you prefer this skirt. You can have this skirt, but in this print. Okay, now I haven't put it on the website yet that way. I haven't added the variations, but feel free to reach out and I can add them for you or send you a custom product. That would be totally fine. But this gives you that's what I'm talking about with flexibility. Gives you a lot of allowance of how you want to wear these things. And again, mix and match. So you've got the brown, you've got the olive green, you've got the abstract print, you've got the mix of neutrals, and it's designed to suit your body shape. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to, in order to look current, I want to almost say current rather than fashionable, but to look current, you don't have to A, look like everybody else, and B, you don't have to wear anything that doesn't suit you. And in fact, I encourage you not to wear things that don't suit you. I encourage you to wear things that are going to suit your personal style and that are going to suit your body shape. And that way, you'll look amazing regardless. Now, one of the things that I have noticed is that sometimes women in midlife can look a little frumpy when they don't know how to dress things down. So when they need to be comfortable, they go super like elasticated waists, big baggy t-shirts. And there are ways that you can dress a look down very easily and still look comfortable and still feel comfortable and look good. So as an example, a nice denim jacket. A denim jacket, I think, is a good basic that almost every woman should have in her wardrobe. And I don't often say that, but I really do believe that a good denim jacket is one of those pieces because you could take a skirt that you maybe wear to work and you pop it on with a little denim jacket and you're good to go. Also remember that this is made out of bamboo. This is super comfortable. I walked up a mountain in one of these tops, okay? That's how comfortable it is. And I don't feel at all uncomfortable wearing this. So I could wear this with a pair of jeans and then just a denim jacket or the denim skirt and wear it with a nice like platform sneaker. So that's one of the things that I've noticed that often when women are trying to dress, when they need to be comfortable, they tend to go to sloppy, and that can make you look frumpy. So it's worthwhile learning how you can dress your core pieces down and how you can dress them up so that you always look good. All right, now, Exactly. You don't have to dress super dressy. All right. Now I want to show you the olive green. Okay. So the olive green, I'm just going to pop on over. Now this is wild. I get it. Like not everybody's going to do that. But I just want to show you the olive green. Again, you can do the olive green into the dress. All right. And this you could wear with black. You could wear it with brown. You can wear it with jeans. You can wear it with so many different things. You could even, Jessica, if you're still here, you can even wear your skirt, your ruffled dress with this over it. Okay, so olive green is also a really good, let me actually put that together for you. Modern medicine, I'm an American South African and I live in New York City. Quite a combination, right? Quite a combo. Okay, here we go. Let me just pop this on. Here we go. I got everything. Yes, I think I do. I have underpinnings, but we've had so many people I've had to delete. Okay, just bearing in mind I don't have the right bra on. I don't have the right. So this would normally be, I'd wear a strapless bra, but I've got one of these like layers on underneath. It's a camisole. So, but this is a great way of, last week we spoke about going from summer into fall. This is a great way to take your summer into fall. Is you've got a beautiful, like this is a nice dress, and then I could pop this layer on over it as a duster and either tie these ties to the back, okay, tie these ties to the back and do the duster look, all right? Or I can take it and do a wrap dress type of vibe and just wear leggings or tights on underneath it. Hold on, let me just get there. Okay, like this. We can do that, all right? Or I can do this. So again, it's a wear three ways duster. And Lucy, let me do the collection for you on this one. Okay, here we go. No, hold on. Opulent moss, here we go. Okay. There we go, Luce. Okay. So this moss green is a very, very popular color for the fall. And although it does have somewhat of a floral, again, it's like a penciled. Do you know what I mean? It's almost like a hand penciled. So it's a little bit more abstract. It's got the darker olive green within the lighter olive green on it, which also makes it a lot more flexible. You can wear this with black. You can wear it with brown. You can wear it with so many different, it's just a really lovely piece. It's a really fun piece. This is a little bit of a shorter one than the longer version that was initially done. Hold on, let me just tag this in here. Did I tag it already? Let me just see here quickly. No, I haven't. Okay, there we go. So this is the shorter version, but you can have a longer version if you prefer. And it's here we go. We've got it as a dress. So it allows you so much flexibility. Okay. Then I have, and I'm doing the one final thing, and then I'm going to show you the new style, girlfriends, because I sent a message out like new style alert, and I've kept you waiting. It's just because I know that often sometimes you pop on like later on in the show, and then I need to repeat it. So I'd rather just do it this way. Okay, this is my classic wrap dress. It does come in all three. In fact, why do I not have this in here? I actually should pin it. Hold a second. Here we go. Let me just do exclusive. Okay, hold on. Let me just find it. All right, so let me do. Okay, maybe that's not. All right, so hold on. Let me just do it there. I'm just going to tag it really quickly. Okay, here we go. So this is my classic wrap dress. I always do a classic wrap dress every season because it is just such an easy print. It's such an easy dress to wear. And it has that wrap over with the collar and the cuff. And it's got that triangle hem. So again, it's got the abstractness of the print. It comes in 3 different prints. It also has the easy wrap over. It has the lovely collar, the lovely cuff, the collar. So again, something a little bit more dressy, perfect for work, perfect to wear for day wear and that type of thing, but in a very, very comfortable, lots of wrap around so that you can easily you don't feel like you're going to lose your dress at any moment. And so this is a classic piece. I always have it in my collection. And you can have it in this print. You can have it in the teal print. So you can have it in the teal. Yes, you've got this one, Lucy. You can have it in the teal, okay? And you can have it in this. But just bearing in mind that I only have enough fabric for one more of this because this is almost gone. All right. So girlfriends, now I'm going to show you the new style. Have I made you wait long enough? Have I made you wait long enough? I'm very excited about this. All right, so in keeping with the concept of mixing your neutrals, all right, in an interesting and fun way. And what I like about this is that also, if you are the type of person who is a little nervous about too much color, then this is a great start. This is a great way to get you wearing something a little bit more unusual. And I am going to put on, hold on, I'm just going to pop on a pair of jeans because that's really going to be the easiest to show it to you with. And here we go. It's been so hot. I haven't worn jeans for weeks. I don't know about you. Have you girls actually been wearing? I have not worn jeans for weeks. I wore my white jeans for the first time the other day. It was like they're my summer jeans, but it was just so hot. I've actually ordered a pair of very lightweight. They look like denim, but they're not actually denim, to take with me to Italy because I just can't bear the thought of wearing jeans. They're just too hot. Okay, here we go. Although it's getting a little cooler now, so. Oh my goodness, my hair is all over the place. Sorry, guys. Oh, I should have just fixed these so that I could slip them on, but it didn't work out that way. Okay, so here we go. All right, so I did show you girls this fabric a while back, and I have... Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. I'm almost a little bit out of breath. It's crazy. Now, I don't have a link for this yet, okay, because I haven't even photographed it. I literally finished it in time to do the live, so I haven't had a chance to photograph it. It will go up very soon. Feel free again to just reach out if you do want to, if you want me to send you a customized link for it. Yes. Oh, has it changed in France as well? That's awesome. It's starting to change in New York. I'm loving it. It's just a little bit cooler in the mornings as well. Okay, so girlfriends, the thing is, I wanted to make a wrap shirt. I love shirts for the fall and the winter, but I find that most of the shirts are so shapeless and have absolutely there's just nothing flattering about them. Or they're so tight, they're uncomfortable because they've got so much shaping and then doesn't adapt to our changing bodies. Like, I'll get to here and then I can't close it because of my belly. Okay, I have lost a lot of my belly because of the things that I've been talking about on my YouTube channel. By the way, if you missed it, go and check out my video on Monday. I talk about fascia release, deep fascia release, and that has helped me lose like almost 2 inches around my belly and my waist. It's unbelievable. So make sure to go and check that out. But this is the alternative to a shirt that often doesn't close because of either your bust or your tummy or both. And it still has shaping. So what I did is I took the wrap blouse pattern. I put some darts in here, okay? It's got the rounded hem, which is the super flattering because that rounded hem is very flattering for the belly. And it also, there's plenty of wrap in here. Can you see that? There's plenty of wrap. Like, I can actually wrap it quite tightly here, or it can be slightly looser. And then the ties can either be done to the back or to the front. I like them to the front. And then I put on a lovely collar, okay? But it's softish, but still pointed. So it's got a little bit of that masculine feel, but not over the top. It's got the it does almost like a 3/4 sleeve length because often we're at our desks or we're with our kids or we need a bit of space. So, and it's a soft cuff. It's nothing like super firm. And then it comes in 2 different colors. So it comes in the wine, and it comes in the navy. And again, it's got black, it's got brown, it's got that creamy color in there. And then the base is either a navy or the base is a wine. So let me know what you think, girlfriends. Okay, I don't know what this is. Hold on, I'm just going to, again, all right, there we go. And so this is really, I'm very excited about this style because I feel like it's got stretch to it as well. It's cotton. So it's made out of cotton, but it's got a little bit of stretch to it. And I have to say, it's really comfortable. Like I made remember this one that I did? So this was my original. This was a tester, but it had no stretch in it. And to me, it wasn't that comfy, girls. When it doesn't have stretch or give, it just doesn't have that level of comfort, especially for such a fitted blouse. And so I wanted something that has stretch in it. This has got a lot of stretch. This is also going to allow for a bigger bust because it's got quite, you can either take it over quite a lot more, or you can wear it. You can either take it over a lot more like that, or you can wear it a bit more open to give you more space. So I'm very excited about it. I love the rounded hem. I just think it is just such a flattering style, and it's a flattering length as well. And you can wear it with a wide leg because it's still got shape. So it will give you the tummy coverage. The print is not overly wild, so it's a little bit more tempered. I think in some ways it's got a very ornate look to it. It's got the gray in there as well. You can mix it with anything neutral, anything at all. Okay, so this is the new style that I'm very excited about. I'd love to hear. You like this? Oh, good. I'm so happy to hear that, girlfriends. So this is going to be up on the website. Hopefully, I'll shoot it this week and it will be up on the website. If you do want to go ahead, I only have a few yards of fabric. So the supplier didn't have much. And so I just bought a few for just a few blouses. Lucy, let me know if you want me, because I can send you I can create a product for you. Like I can just take a quick shot of the fabric or something. So if you need that, just let me know and I can add it for you. But there are only a few yards. Like there's only enough for about maybe three blouses of each color. Okay, so if you do want it, please reach out to me. I'm gonna put in here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, that's my email address. So feel free to reach out to me, and it comes directly to me. Okay, it comes directly to me, and I can answer all your questions and help you. If you need a specific product made up for you, feel free to like a product listing on my website so that you can check out. Feel free to do that. I'm happy to do that for you. Okay, so girls, are there any final questions? So I hope this is helpful. My intention is not about just selling my clothes. It really isn't. It's just these are the examples that I have, and it helps to show how, something can be fashionable, but not look like you're trying too hard. And so much of that is really around dressing for your body shape and dressing for your personal style. And so I hope this has been very helpful for you girls. Let me know in the comments while I'm packing away my big, pile of clothes that I've got here on the desk. It will give us a time because there is a delay in messages, but just put in any questions that you may have, and I'm happy to answer them for you. Also, if you do want to reach out to me, so let me just, in the description box, you will see that there's an option to book a call with me. And then it's a free call. It's a 15-minute, no pressure, no kind of hard salesy stuff. We just have a chat. If you've got any questions about the collection, if you've got questions about needing a personal styling session, I'm there just to answer your questions and see if I'm a good fit for you. Okay? And no pressure as well to purchase clothing. If you want to just have a conversation about it and say, Tracy, I'm not sure about this, I will tell you honestly what I think. Okay? I will tell you honestly, because really, for me, it's about giving you clothes that will make you look and feel amazing. Oh, good. I'm so thrilled. That's great. I'm happy to hear it was helpful. So, girls, feel free to put in any of your questions while I'm packing away my clothes, and because I have to run out quickly and go and run some errands and get some things done. But it's so fabulous, girls. I really love doing these lives because to me it gives me an opportunity to talk directly to you and answer your questions. And yeah, I'm sorry we had to do a lot of deleting of messages today, but that's just how it goes, right? That's like as it gets more popular on YouTube, I think we're going to see that a lot more. Oh, good. Thanks, Lucy. That's awesome, girlfriend. I'm so thrilled. Yeah, I'm excited about the fall. Okay, so just a little update. I am getting ready for my trip. It's less than a month now. Very excited. And I ordered a pair. Oh my goodness, I found this pair of shoes, girlfriends. I have been looking for something like this for a very long time, and it popped up on my Pinterest. Be careful of Pinterest, I'm telling you. Oh, yes. Let me see if Jazzy's around, Chris. Let me just see. Jazzy. Oh, come say hello. Yes. Okay, hold on. If you were here physically, he would have to say hello. He's so friendly. He loves, especially females. He loves female energy. He loves female energy. Say hello, Jazz. He's a little bit tired right now. He's a bit, oh, sorry, baby. Sorry. Say hello to the girls. Say hello to the girls. He's gorgeous, right? He's naughty. Okay, let me put him back on his spot where he was sleeping. Okay, Jazz, you can go. He doesn't understand the online situation. He's like, what are you doing? He doesn't understand. He's like, what are you doing? Anyway, so girls, I found this pair of shoes that is a black and brown. It's a loafer. And I will share with you once I get them and see if they're really good and if they're comfortable enough for me to keep, and then take with me to Italy. But I am going to be shooting part of the collection in Italy, so I'm very excited about that. And yeah, it's going to be a fun session. I'm going to be honest and say that I don't know how much filming I'm going to do because it is also my vacation time. It's my time out, which I haven't had for it's like been way too long. And so I'm going to be very kind to myself and allow myself some flexibility of timing so that I'm not like to a schedule. I don't want to be on a schedule at all. But I think there's going to be a lot of very inspiring content coming out of my Italy trip, which is going to be a lot of fun. And then also for those of you maybe who follow me for a while but haven't seen my videos on my perimenopausal journey. So I have lost, girls, honestly, I have lost like almost 2 inches around my belly and my waist. I actually measured myself. In fact, I even measured myself this morning, and I can't believe it. I can't believe it. And I've been doing this thing called deep fascia release. Oh, you've never been? Oh, I love it. This is going to now be my 4th trip. And I'm planning my next one already. I kind of would love to go there once a year. You know, I just love it. To me, it's where a lot of my fashion inspiration comes from. A lot of my designs and my thinking, it's more about the thinking behind, like having less and wearing more, having good quality fabrics, breathable fabrics, the way things fit. That's very much where I come, like that's where my inspiration comes from. But anyway, so I have been doing what they call deep fascia release, and I use a ball in my belly, like I actually lay on it, and I've been going around and releasing those very painful parts in my belly and with deep breathing, and it has been unbelievable, girls. I can't believe how different I feel. My sleep is better. I've lost inches. My posture is better because I think so much is in our core. And also, as we gain weight, there's a lot of shame. A lot, like, society has made us feel like there's something wrong with us. And I hold a lot of tension in my belly and in my psoas. There's a very deep muscle that connects your pelvis to your leg, and that has started releasing, and it's just freaking unbelievable. No, okay, so Marilyn, I actually did a video. So you can go onto my YouTube channel. Here we go. You can go onto my YouTube channel. I'll show you what it looks like so that you know what to look for. Shorts. It's a short video, and it's me wearing the green. It's this one here. So I actually physically show you. So look, I used to be a massage therapist years ago. So I know a little bit about this, and I really did quite a lot of research on this to understand physiologically how it works. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It is so good. Okay. Could really use some good sleep. I'm going to do a video on what I've done for sleep because I am getting really good sleep now. Like, that I think is also changing everything. I've got my energy back, girlfriends. I didn't have the energy. For the last 2 years, I have not had the energy that I normally have. And now I'm starting to get to where I've got my energy. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So I'm going to do one on sleep and what I do for sleep. And I'm going to continue this. I'm going to continue this series because everybody seems to be really enjoying it. And it seems to be helping a lot of women. So that's my most important thing. So anyway, so check out that video and let me know if you try it out. Feel free to email me, girlfriends, if you've got any questions about the orders. I just noticed what time it is, so I do need to go. And I will speak to you all soon. Take care, everyone. All right, take care. Bye.